finally, Sabot is throwing the towel in Zimbabwe. It's closing its operations in Zimbabwe and relocating to Zambia. So, listen carefully. There is auction at Sabot. They are going to auction more than 100 trucks, Volvo trucks, trailers. So how does the auction work? Is the contract was given to Hammer & Tons. So they are going to register the viewing because the Hammer & Tons yard is very small. So the viewing will be at Sabot. So you go and view the truck. After you view the truck, you bid through the internet. And if you win, you take your truck. But however, you need to go and view these trucks. You know, when there is auction, you might win or lose. But basically, when you talk to about Sabot Fleet, it's one of the best companies in Zimbabwe. Well-maintained vehicles. For those Volvo fanatics, this is your chance to grab one truck from Sabot. So, if you are interested, please go and go to Sabot and ask how the auction is going to be done and when it's going to be done. My role is just to disseminate information, but my point is not to advertise the auction anyway. It's none of my business. If you want it, you can go and you can do whatever. Depending with your luck, you can grab one of the units. But my point is that I think it's high time when Zimbabwean government need to review its policy, especially for transporters, trucking business. I think they are being harsh on transporters. It's like an egg. It's like a hen eating its own egg. If you see like companies such as Sabot, throwing the towel, deciding to relocate to Zambia, it means there is something wrong. We want to talk about the issue of CD3. CD3, whenever the trucks goes out of Zimbabwe, you have to fill a CD3 form. And you have to declare the money which you made to, let's say, you're transporting something to South Africa or to Zambia, whatever. Then you declare that money, you should put it on the bank, and a certain percentage is taken by, you will be given as bond notes. So, in other words, it means that they are crippling the transporter, because remember, this is a private entity, but you are forced to declare your income to government. Then they will give you the bond notes, and in most cases, you will pay like something like 500 to 1,000 per truck, which is almost the profit you get for the truck. So if you see the big companies, they are struggling. And there's also double taxation on the transporters, that you pay your CD3s, and Zimra also want tax from you from that money. So you end up, left with nothing. So that's why you see a lot of transporters, they are struggling. They can't even put new tires because the cost is too much. Because the money you are getting is not yours. You should go back to government, and government give you useless these currents, Zim currents. So I know a lot of people, they don't want to challenge that, they don't want to speak about it, but I think government policies, they are anti truckers or anti-transporters. If you see big companies, the loyal, these are one of the ZANU-PF cadres. We know Billy Roton is one of the ZANU-PF cadres. That's not a secret, but he's throwing the towel. Hey, it's a good move it's a good boost to local entities or local players, that they can take over the gap. But it's sad because a lot of people, they are now losing their job, and it was one of the leading transport company in Zimbabwe. And when you see that it's now closing its door to Zambia, or there will be less with that. Maybe Bitmain is one of the Sabot company, and that Chusumba get the green fuel, that one, the ethanol blending. But it's sad. It's truly sad, guys. It's sad.